Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Well, I think we had like really good figures. I think that when it went out, I remember somebody saying it was like the best. I think we had 3 million views the first night, and it just started building from there. So it got a great reaction, and that was very, the ratings were really good, and everybody was really happy. And I think in Variety and all these magazines, it was in the top 10 films, or it kept being talked about like one of their favorite Christmas movies. And even like recently, there's been some more press talking. It's up there as like one of their favorite Christmas movies. So I'm only delighted.
Yeah, and there's definitely more to come.
There's more to come, absolutely.
Yeah, this was probably my favorite Christmas movie I ever watched to be honest.
That's great. I'm so thankful. And thank you for reaching out to do the interview. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you.
No problem. It's really inspiring what you achieved as a producer in this production, and the fact that this will not just motivate people to be resilient in their goals, but it might drive people to Scotland, whether for a holiday or for Christmas.
And to maybe, drink some whiskey, Scottish whiskey for the
when I went to
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going to probably be laughed at for this, but when I went to Scotland and went to my first pub, I surprised a few by ordering orange juice.
Okay. And they're like, you're in Scotland. Yeah. No, it's, Scotland is, I don't know if you got to visit, the Highlands and there's some beautiful parts of Scotland. As you say, there's Stirling, there's Glasgow, and there's Skye, there's all these amazing places.
Yeah. When you mentioned the Highland, to answer your question, I visit Edinburgh and Dundee, and I visited the Abbey ruins and even the Highlands. Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Super. And you got a good tour then. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I saw a pretty decent amount of Scotland, and it was way quieter than London. I loved London when I stayed there for a couple days before getting into Scotland, but it felt like driving through Los Angeles, but 5 times the level.
Yeah, that's true. And when you drive, when I looked about Scotland, when you're in the Land Rover, you feel like you're in a James Bond film going through the streets. It's fantastic, and there's just nothing there, and it's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, my funniest moment, I would say, in Scotland was when I was taking a taxi tour in the Highlands. The taxi was... Yeah, the tour guide was taking us over a bridge. I think it was near the Dundee River or something. And it was some bridge of sorts, but he explained to us in the tour that the bridge apparently collapsed in 1969 before being rebuilt. And when I asked my question to him was, what's it with you people here and all these falling bridges?
Did he laugh at that? Yeah, he did.
He did, and actually he just went with it. He laughed, and then he responded, yeah, it's a wonder why the world allows us to make bridges these days.
There you go.
I love that they have a sense of humor like that, where they can just take it.
Yeah. Super. Great. Well, because at least now, there's more Christmas delights coming. I'm sure there's going to be more Christmas movies from Europe that you're going to see. So, keep watching them.
I definitely will. And if you'd like, if I watch those movies that you've produced for Hallmark,
Sure, just call me back again. Yeah, we can set up another chat. Yeah.
That sounds good. I was going to invite you on for more episodes about it.
That's brilliant. That would be fantastic. There's a few royal films coming out, and then there's a romantic ones, and then next year I'll have the cozy mysteries. So keep an eye out for stuff I'm doing. I appreciate it.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. I definitely will.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty. So my last question is, how can your journey in this case impact the world?
Ooh, well, hopefully it's to make people feel good, and to uplift people. That's what I like to do. The films I make, that's what I would like to do.
Sounds good, and they definitely will, and it looks like they're doing it already.
Yeah, great, thank you. Well, listen, Merry Christmas, one and all, okay? And talk to you soon.
Yep, Merry Christmas and Hail Scotland.
Hail Scotland, that's it. Bonnie Scotland.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So everybody, I'd like to thank Edwina for appearing on R&U, and we'll see you next time for her next episode and the next episode of R&U.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear.